I would rather you say nothing than to tell me that I'm cute for a black girl. Being black is not a trend. Black culture is not a trend. Because once we start having issues, nobody takes us seriously. Colorism in the black community is so rampant that it literally makes me sick. Hey guys, my name is Cam. What is up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Alright, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about black girl struggles. Now, I was inspired to create this video, one, by Most of Miree, and second, because I was having a conversation with some fellow black and brown girls at my school, and I just had like an epiphany. So I felt the need to make this video to kind of express all the different types of struggles that black girls go through that I don't think a lot of other races experience. So before we get into this video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification right next to it so you never miss another one of my videos. I post natural hair, commentary, and lifestyle videos. Also, if you want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on all of my social media. I will have everything linked down below, as well as on the screen right here. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So here's the thing. Black girls, black women face so many, like an exorbitant amount of stuff during their life. Just to exist, they face so much stuff, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna be pretty much talking about some of these struggles that black girls have. And the first one that I want to start with is how society only accepts one type of black girl. Now, here's the thing. I don't know why the media pushes black girls and black women to just be one thing, like ghetto, angry, loud all the time, the hot Cheeto girl. I don't know why the media does this, but get rid of it, because all black girls are not this way. We have black girls that are quirky, that are funny, that are shy, that are dramatic, that are creative, that are whatever. Literally, it's a spectrum. Not all black girls are made the same. Like, we don't come out of a factory. So for you guys to just sit here and say, or sit here and call out black girls for not being ghetto, ratchet, whatever, that's not okay. And the thing about it is, it's mainly people in the black community. Like, y'all just think it's so wild. It's like finding a unicorn when a black girl is not a stereotypical black girl. And I hate the fact that whenever a black girl does not fit into that stereotypical black girl category, she's exiled, she's talked badly about, she is told to just go be white. What does that mean? I can't go be white. What? So yeah, and also let's do away with the entire Oreo saying. I know growing up, I was called an Oreo a lot, and it basically means that you're black on the outside and white on the inside, like an Oreo cookie. Let's throw that away, because that is not conducive to building up a strong, independent black trash. That's not conducive for a black girl's self-esteem. How are you gonna tell a black girl that the way that she acts, the way that she talks, the way that she dresses, the music she listens to, all of that, just because it's not stereotypical, negates her entire existence as a black girl or a black woman? No ma'am, sorry. The next thing, black girls are often over-sexualized, hypersexualized, all of that. We need to get rid of it, because from a very young age, there's the saying, she's too fast. You need to stop being fast. What does that mean? What are you implying? Why do you have to look at the actions that I'm doing as a young black girl as being fast? Why are we sexualizing the type of clothes that I wear? Just because I'm a black girl and I was maybe born with a naturally curvy body, I was maybe born, and once puberty hits, start to get really large breasts. Like, just because I have these features about myself and I dress the same as everybody else is dressing, whether that be in a uniform skirt where it might hike up a little bit in the back because I have a large behind or whatever, whether that be I'm wearing jeans and they fit a little bit tighter because I have wider hips and larger thighs, or if I'm wearing a school top and it might fit a little bit tighter because I have larger boobs. Like, do not sexualize. And I feel like a lot of the times at school, Black girls who have more curvy body types are often singled out because of the way that their bodies are shaped. And I'm not even like, it's a way to prey on Black girls because teachers look for that, and it's preying on children. And then you go on and on about how a Black girl can't wear X, Y, and Z type of clothes because she's gonna look too grown, or X, Y, and Z type of clothes because men are gonna look at her, or she can't do this thing because men are gonna look at her, or grown people are gonna look at her. People looking at a little Black girl and hypersexualizing them when they're a child is not the Black girl's fault. Like, get rid of that. It is whoever the adult's fault, because why are you looking at a child and hypersexualizing a child as a grown man or a grown woman? I don't understand. And also, that is so heavily wrapped in misogyny and misogynoir. If you guys want to hear more about that, I talk about it. I have a video up on my channel. You can click in the, this is my left side, you can click in the iCards. I'll have it linked up there and down below. But that is heavily wrapped in misogynoir. We have to get rid of it because it just, I don't know. All of these things end up negatively impacting this Black girl as she grows into her womanhood. Next thing, colorism. Guys, I'm pretty sure that a lot of different races and cultures have issues with colorism within their own communities, but when I tell you that colorism in the Black community is so rampant that it literally makes me sick. If you guys want to see me do a video on it, I can do like a whole separate video on just like colorism because it literally makes me so sick. We are out here picking on, degrading little dark-skinned Black girls for having deeply pigmented skin, something that they cannot control, something that is deeply rooted in a slave's mindset. And I don't really understand why we are favoring lighter skin Black girls over darker skinned Black girls. And then we expect these Black girls to grow up and have a sense of self-confidence with their entire lives while they were young, while they were little, while they were growing up. We have degraded them. We have placed shame around their skin color. Colorism, oh my gosh, it's literally the bane of my existence. Literally, like, just throw it away. Throw it away. That's like the theme for this video. Throw it away because I can't take it. Also, to the same token, texturism. A slave's mindset. I can't make this up. Why do we favor Black girls who are either mixed or light skinned with a looser curl type? And we're fetishizing these children, yet we're degrading dark-skinned Black girls with type 4 hair. Why are we doing that? And then you expect these little girls to grow up, have some self-esteem about them, have some esteem about themselves. You expect them to grow up. You're preaching to the choir about how they should wear their natural hair, how they should do this and how they should do that. Yet all the times while they were little, you were going off about how they need to keep their hair combed, about how their hair was too kinky, about how their hair was too nappy. Throw it away. Throw it away. Also, I don't understand the stigma around certain protective styles, i.e. box braids, twists, wigs, weaves, whatever you want to do to your hair. I don't understand the stigma, because the thing about Black girls wearing these types of hairstyles is that when we do it, we're seen as ratchet or ghetto, or it's ugly, or it's not suitable for the workplace. I outlined all of this in another video, cultural appropriation. I posted it last week. You guys can click in the iCards for that one too, and down below. I'll have it linked. But my point is, we're going on about our lives. We're doing things to protect our hair. We're doing things to grow our hair. But society says no, that is not good for you. Yet when somebody of another race does it, it's automatically seen as a trend. Being black is not a trend. Black culture is not a trend. That is my culture. My hair should not be treated as an exhibit in a museum. That is my hair. And all hair is good hair as long as it's healthy, because I don't know what your mama's been telling you, but just because you have type 4 hair, it does not mean that your hair is ugly. It does not mean that your hair cannot grow. Type hair is one of the best types of hair to ever see this earth. I'm just speaking facts. Sorry. Next thing, featureism. Oh my gosh, this is another really big one, because black girls are like, the Western standard of beauty is so toxic that it pushes a narrative, and if you don't fit it, you're automatically deemed as ugly or unattractive. So with black girls having more African features like broad noses, full lips, all of this where they're just being demonized. They're being degraded because of the way that they look. And then they're being degraded because of the personality they have. If it's not your stereotypical black girl. Guys, what are we doing? The next thing is mental health. And this kind of like directly ties into all of the lifelong degradation that black girls face, because once we start having issues, nobody takes us seriously. If I were to say that I have anxiety, my black community would tell me that I need to get on my knees and pray to Jesus to get rid of the anxiety instead of actually getting me help. If I have depression, they just say it's the devil, and instead of trying to get me help. And it's like, okay, well, yes, I may have some things that I need to work on spiritually, but I need to get right mentally. And nobody takes it seriously, especially not in the black community, until somebody either gets seriously hurt or dies from mental health related incidences. There's such a stigma against mental health that it's literally crippling the community. I said what I said. Black people as a whole need to take mental health more seriously, especially the mental health of little black girls and black women, because it is so important. I feel like black girls, black women are not allowed to feel anything. There's the whole strong black woman trope that people just expect black women and little black girls to be invincible. We're not. We're human. And I have struggles just like Sally, just like Camryn. Like it's not racially exclusive. These issues are not racially exclusive, and the black community as a whole needs to throw that away and realize how much better the community as a whole would be if people would stop stigmatizing mental health and just go get the help. There's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. There's nothing wrong with taking medication if you need it. There's nothing wrong with having anxiety or depression. There's nothing wrong with having any other mental illness. Get help and stop saying that everything is because of the devil and that you can just pray it away. Because while praying might be a good source of outlet for someone, if something is chemically wrong in their brain, therapy, medication, help. Next thing. Self-hate and self-deprecation. This is such an issue within the black community. Like I was talking about, the whole European Western standard of beauty here in the United States creates this atmosphere of negativity towards people who do not look like that. So if we see the Western beauty standard and then compare that to most people who are black or of African descent, they obviously look different. But just because you don't fit the standard of beauty does not mean you're ugly. Just because you have people on social media or people in the world telling you that you are not what society deems as beautiful does not mean that you're ugly. And I feel like a lot of black girls struggle with this because for a long time we're taught that if we don't look like this, whatever this is, then that means that we can't be considered as being attractive or pretty or anything. And this also brings me to the whole, and I hate this, guys. Someone at my school said this recently and I almost had a fit. You're cute for a black girl. Get out, go home. Because that, oh my gosh, like people really see that as a compliment. It is not a compliment. You are telling me that my looks are being based solely off of a beauty standard that was never created for people that look like me. So by you saying that I'm cute for a black girl, first of all, you're degrading my race, black girl specifically. You're degrading that. And then you're trying to put me on a pedestal. And then it's not even a good pedestal, because at the end of the day, the beauty standard is still up here and you're saying, well, I guess you're cute for a black girl. And if the beauty standard is here and how people see black women is here, then I might be just like right there. That doesn't make me feel good. That makes me feel bad, actually. I would rather you say nothing than to tell me that I'm cute for a black girl. And I feel like a lot of black girls, I know every black girl has had someone said this to them in their lifetimes. People have said it to me. You're cute for a black girl. Shut up. At this point, don't even speak, because I don't want to hear it. Because what does that mean? I know what it means to me. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is the masculine black girl. People, oh my gosh, and this just screams transphobia. This just screams transphobia, because everyone wants to act like a black woman that doesn't fit the like all of this is like surrounded, it's engulfed in stereotypes. Any black woman that does not fit the stereotype of what a black woman or a little black girl should be are pretty much automatically considered other, and one of those categories is the masculine or the oh she must be a man category. Like with Megan Thee Stallion, with Serena Williams, you guys did it with Simone Biles, and personally I faced not allegations of being a man, but I've been picked on for being muscular because I was a gymnast for almost 10 years. And obviously, what is that? You tell me how I tumble on a floor, swing bars, tumble on a 4-inch wide beam. You tell me. How else? Without the muscle, what am I gonna do? Flop around like a sausage? No. And the thing about it is, it's so transphobic, because why are men the only people allowed to have muscles? And why are you calling women or saying that they must actually be a man just because they might have more masculine features, just because they might have muscle? Are women not allowed to have muscle? Are we not allowed to be involved in any type of sport? Are we just supposed to sit around and have your children and take care of them? Act like a housewife and be submissive to you? I will not be doing that. And it's so toxic. I used to be so self-conscious about the muscles. I used to be so self-conscious about it. Like I would purposefully not wear things that people could see my muscles, because that would be all anyone ever talked about. And it's like, can you please shut up? Also, before we go, can we just talk about fangirl culture? Because I was having a conversation with some people the other day about how toxic fangirl culture is, because I remember being in middle school and being in high school and being really big fans of One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer and those type of artists, and one being bullied at school for being into them, because why is a black girl is not allowed to be, or not allowed to like white artists, or not allowed to be a part of fandoms with majority white people, or else it automatically makes them white and their black card is taken away. But also fangirl culture of the whole Western European standard of beauty being pretty much embedded into it, and everyone tells you that this artist is never gonna like you unless you look like this. And so me literally frying my hair straight, staying away from the sun by any means necessary so I wouldn't get any darker than what I already was, trying to become the perfect girl for these people, or in order to be accepted into the fandom, you feel like you have to be like this one type of thing. And so it's like changing the way that you speak, changing the way that your hair looks, doing whatever. And it's so toxic. And I feel like a lot of black girls struggle because of the stereotypes that are forced onto us, and so we feel like we can only be one type of way as a Black girl, when really it's a whole spectrum and you can be however you want. Race should not be a factor into who you are as a person, and we have placed degrading Black women and degrading Black girls above all else instead of just letting them be themselves. Why can't we just be ourselves? Like, we're really out here chilling. Like, sometimes Black girls just want to go about their day without anyone degrading them, without anyone telling them anything other than that they're beautiful because they're beautiful, that they're beautiful just the way they are. That's all we want. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel down below, as well as hit the notification bell right next to it so you never miss another one of my videos. I try to post every Tuesday and Thursday. And again, like I said, I post natural hair, commentary, and lifestyle videos. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on all of my social media. I will have everything linked down below, as well as on the screen right here. And that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!